He has one of the most enduring acts in music history, and despite its distinctly tropical flavor, Jimmy Buffett knows he owes a lot to the Georgia fans who started a movement and kept him going when times were tough.
We love Jimmy!
If it looks like mental patients have broken out of the asylum on some tropical island, that's not too awfully far from the truth. But all these crazy people who call themselves Parrotheads are waiting to get into the madhouse, not out. And paradise, to them, happens to be the parking lot outside Lakewood's Hi-Fi Buys Amphitheater in South Atlanta.
The beach comes to Atlanta once a year. Today's the day.
If you've never been to a Jimmy Buffett concert before, the entire scene may all be a little too difficult to comprehend. It's an experience, a lifestyle even.
I have as good a time up there as the crowd has out here.
What is it about your music that makes people take them somewhere they need to go?
We're not pretentious about it. We know what we sell. It's simply escapism. And these days, I think we need as much of it as we can get.
Oh, shake it, don't break it, baby!
Jimmy's fans get plenty of escapism. And, yes, alcohol is part of it. Most Parrotheads bring their own, of course. The cost of a margarita inside Margaritaville is $16.
Well, see, we got these going on right here.
What's this?
This is what Mac Daddy made right here. This is the best margarita in the world. I don't think that's true, so I don't drink it drunk.
You're a parent. You got 3.
Yep.
How do you explain the song, Let's Get Drunk and?
I don't tell them much at all. I mean, they've never asked me about it. Somebody told me that their kids said, well, they thought I was saying, why don't we get lunch in school? I'm sure they giggled, but, you know, it's what Daddy does. You know?
You might not guess it, but Jimmy Buffett grew up Catholic, very Catholic.
Growing up Catholic in the South was kind of an interesting thing because everybody else was going to hell.
Do you think that strict environment helped to create the Jimmy Buffett we have?
I hate to admit it, but yeah, it did.
Born in Mississippi and raised in Alabama, Jimmy later migrated to Louisiana's French Quarter and sunny Key West. He lived on the beach and learned to play guitar. You have managed to do what everybody wants to do. That is, make a living at what you love and not have to wear a tie.
Yeah, because you know what? You're exactly right about that, Michael, because one of the big factors in the incentives of all this was dress codes, you know? How to deal with dress codes as a good Catholic girl, you understand that.
Parrothead fever started right here in Atlanta when Scott Nickerson founded the very first club in 1989. Today, there are over 150 chapters in the United States and abroad.
Atlanta was probably one of the few, well, it was one of the few places I could get a job in the old days.
Today, Jimmy is flying high on the success of his first new album in years, Far Side of the World.
There was a point in time where I really didn't know whether, you know, I was going to have much of a career anymore. We weathered all of those storms, and we come out on the other side, and, you know, we're still one of the top grossing acts in the country.
What sustains him are the old favorites.
Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault.
Ever gonna get tired of Margaritaville singing?
I never get tired of singing any old songs. I really don't. I mean, they are part of the show. That's what people come to hear. It's not what you want to play on stage that should decide what to show. It's what the crowd reacts to. You know, it reminds them of something they did in their past. Come Monday, Margaritaville, all those songs. Get drunk, you know. Hopefully it conjures up memories, and they go there when they hear those songs. So I never have a problem playing old songs.